What is up, legends? We are back. And look what we got. Look what we got. New update, yo. New update. Prisoner in the cave. A lot of good stuff to actually go through and do. And we're going to try to summon. I think I got 4 times, maybe 5? Nah, 4. And it's okay if I don't get the character because, like, I don't specifically need characters right now. I'm pretty set on my account, but it's a cool character though. I kind of like her. But let's head right into the first thing. First thing up, we have the Aurora jukebox right here with all the goodies. If you like battle passes, battle pass in this game is always good, especially if you want to build account power because they always give you the currency and the EXP currency for leveling your account or leveling your characters rather than your account and limit breaks. And then you get a little bit of summons here and there, and then you also get a gluttony that you can actually use to level up your cards. So that's always good too. And plus you have this very cute skin of Sweetheart, which I don't use her and probably never will, but still cute. Very sexy, very sexy. Not not like pervy sexy. It's just like grown sexy. I like it when they make skins like that. I like the grown sexy more than the pervy, believe it or not. Maybe because I'm older and not like a young dude all wild. Oh my, look at all the skin. Nah, I don't like this right here. That's why she's on the front screen right here. That's just cute. Obviously, she got a little bit of booby showing. Just a little bit. Just a little. Got the cleavage right there. That's a little something something. Got the hips on tap right there. Got the hair looking all good with all of the jewelry and everything else. Got the smoky eyes with the eyeshadow and everything else. Got the eyebrows done in the hair. That mature, sexy, cute. I like it. I like this type of skins. Like the company should do more of this. All right. We also have the Mysterious Carnival box. Like, if you want to just mess around and log in every day, get that type of stuff, go for it. And then into Limbo, which is I don't think I actually even did this week, but have at it. Then you have now see, here's the thing. I have every character here except Diggers, which I believe he was last patch. This music though. And it tells you how many dupes you have. So if there's a character that you've been using and you want to build it up, like as just a normal 5-star, this is a good place to actually do it. However, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to get Diggers, and the reason why is because I have a lot of 6-stars actually. If I was going to do that, it would be Tenet or Click, because obviously I need somebody dark to do something, or maybe even X. But I'm getting Diggers because I don't have them. So. There we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, before you stands the great artist to be, the voice of peace.
Sure, sir. And then you have your logins right here, chilling. Right there, Unilog every day. So over here, very first thing on the left-hand side, set sail, you need to get this currency to actually repair these individual things, which will repair the boat. So you can run around with the boat, and you get currency for doing so. You get progress on the currency, rather. And in order to do that, you need to do all these things and get the parts to actually get that, which, as you can see, I have to do these individual things, and I can do them. I haven't even done Pneuma today. I will. But like I said, that's how you can get all these items. All right, so as the sand remembered, this is basically a thing where you have to. It's like equations, but they're not hard equations. They'll give you like, hey, if you go forward 4, and then you turn around and go back 3, like how long will it take to get to this point? Mm-hmm. That's how these go. It's not really hard. It's nothing too crazy to be really worried about. And they pretty much explain everything to you, and you have to look at the equation, what it wants you to do. And see, a critter has found 12 grapes and plans to carry them 6 meters away to a cave 6 meters away. Critter can carry up to 6 grapes at a time and can move 3 meters at a time with the grapes on its body, but will eat 3 grapes. Help the critter select the movement strategy to find the maximum number of grapes that will be carried back. So what's going to happen is it's going to give you the 12 grapes. It's going to give you the 6 meters for the cave. 3 meters is going to a time. So it's going to be 12, 6, 3, and 3 for the most likely, unless it's just 12, 6, and 3.
It's like this. Perhaps. This is.
And you have to find the proper equation through all that. So if you guys are good with math,
Perhaps.
you'll be good to go. And you can just go through here, and they're just kind of like explaining the equations to you. And what you have to do right here is carry as many grapes as possible, which is the 12, and then advance 3 meters, and then return to the grape pile. So essentially what happens is you need to get as far as you can and figure out between all of this, which is the equation proper to actually do this. So you would go 1, 2, or 3. Actually, we have 4 here. All right, so this gets a little bit harder. So I don't think it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. I could try that and see if it works. I don't think it's going to work. All right, so carry as many as possible. Meters from the advance 3 meters. Grapes on me. Carry as many grapes as possible. And that just takes you back. Yeah, I can't do that. So, yeah, that didn't work out. So undo. Grapes on me. That's actually really hard. It's probably an easy way to do this. So you can't do that. So undo. Nope, you can't do that either. So undo. Drop the grapes. Return to the grape pile. Carry as many as possible. Advance 3 meters. So you don't pick them up. That really was? What? Now, the reason why that happened is because this is a strategy for math called shared load, and that's what I did just now. But who's supposed to? All right, whatever. Y'all doing too much. That's like college math right there. Y'all doing too much. All right, whatever. Anyway, restless points is where you get all of your achievements right there. Like, that's crazy that actually worked. As you guys can see, this is really par for the course. It's not hard at all. You have over here now. This is the interesting part. This is the first time that they start doing this now. And from here on forward, they do this. You get to pick where you actually spend your currencies, and it's kind of like a little bit of gambling. So we're gonna head over here, and you see that they have summons right here. They have items that you can actually use for crafting, and items like you need these items right here as well. Help level up wilderness and all that type of stuff. Or you can go over currencies right here that help level up your characters. And this is more for the wilderness as well to pick up stuff. Right here is a lot of stuff that you can actually use for your cards, including the card right here. I hear when the carrier takes extra action, damage dealt 12% generous damage. This is pretty much like for all the characters that have like tandem attacks, which 37 has, by the way, so good for her. We'll talk about her in a second. And then we got these as well, which is limit break. So we're going after summons first, obviously.
Marvelous hypothesis.
And it's random what you get.
The margin is wide enough to contain its demonstration.
All right, so we did get. I actually needed that too. This is one of the reasons I came over here.
We call them the transcendentals, as they are shiny and valuable.
Nice.
Oh, a rabbit. We always have a banquet after every meeting, and the rabbit stew is often placed at the
I was about
right
to say,
table,
is you gonna cook the
which means
rabbit?
it is the most savory dish.
Damn,
This golden
that's a
rabbit
that's a
is the
gold
same
item,
food,
ma'am. You're not gonna
even though
cook
it
that.
is inedible.
She just said it. You can't. Is this game fourth wall in me right now? What just happened? Anyway, so in order to get this currency, there is a dump off, which you can use your stamina for, which is these individual items or these this stuff right here, which is actually pretty cool, with including two boss fights. The two boss fights for the chapters. I'm not gonna do these right now because it's basically about the event. We'll talk about that another time. However, you can do these and you can get the dump off, and once you get the auto done and you finish the characters, for the most part you should be able to do that as long as you have characters who are Insight 3. It should be just fine. And you get a dump off and you get 300 at the maximum on stage 5. That will allow you to just kind of like use all of your currency. Now you do have stage 5 right here as well, which we can actually go in. Again, I'm not going to do that right now. We'll come back to that at a later date. All right, so next up we have 37 right now. 37 I would consider being a kind of like another character that I would kind of put in the same light as Eternity and Centurion, where they do a lot of a good AoE damage, but not directly. She does have an AoE skill though, but as you guys can see right here, this is a mass buff right here, not necessarily an AoE attack. Mass buff on Kingdom Geometry, which is fitting because we're doing math right now. Numerical perception to all allies, gain 2 stacks of enlightenment and gains 2 Eureka. And perception basically is going to give you an attack buff to all your characters, and then enlightenment gives you a follow-up attack to all your characters. So when they actually do damage, she's going to do the extra enlightenment attack on top of them, which is actually pretty nice. That's AoE right there, basically, without it being an AoE attack. So even though she's not attacking during this, it's actually really good. Plus, you get the attack buff, and that's where she becomes in support. She becomes support damage. Like, just a really good character. So when you have her built, she becomes really nasty. So just keep that in mind. Has a pretty good single target. Triangulation, 350%. This is at 3 right here. And then plus attack of Genesis damage, which is good with her card. And then you have the mass attack, which is her actual AoE right now on curve mapping. And it deals 175% mental damage, plus attack damage Genesis to 2 enemies. Additional stacks of sturdiness, which helps you out on your defense end right there. And that's actually pretty nice as well when you just want to kind of like get through being hit hard. So that's what we're going to try to summon on right now. We only got 40 tries, obviously. There's no guarantee on anything. And I think I used up my pity already. So actually, I think I'm pretty sure I used up my pity already. So I don't know what's going to happen right here. But I do have 40 tries. So Uh-oh, did I one shot? Please tell me I one shot, because I will just be out of here, yo. I don't be greedy in this game. I got it. Nice. Literal first one.
It's just like the island. I'm a part of the set.
So I just got this because I used up my pity already. You remember about 2 or 3 weeks ago. So we're just done. I'm just not even gonna. No, we're just done. We're out. We're out. So I have something else to build now, which is pretty good. Now I do have stars. I have Lilia and Tooth Fairy basically right now, which is nice. So I'll actually have a full 60 squad. It's gonna take like 2 weeks to build her. Actually, no, it won't, because I have the event. So it's not gonna take 2 weeks. So this will be fast, actually.
You're back. Of course you are. Because this place is the origin.
Oh no! I'm not using stamina for that. I'll get it from the event. Anyway, so that's all we got. That went perfectly. I could be up out of here right now. Now, last event, I got the first character, and I didn't get Tremaine, unfortunately. I tried, as you guys remember, but I didn't get him. But it's what it is. I'm gonna go forward with this. I didn't really need Tremaine anyway, but you know, gotta rock it out, give it a good go. So we're gonna come back and we're gonna talk about a few other things. But I did get the character. I'm gonna build her, and then I want to actually take her into the event. So I'm gonna spend today, because I got resources and I got the event. Plus we got a whole bunch of stamina. Plus the stuff I've been saving over the past couple of days. This is just the stuff that we got login right here, like these lollipops. But we got these in the mail today for the event. So yeah, so I got plenty of stuff and resources that I can use to actually build this character. And in fact,
We focus so much on the linear time.
I'm gonna put you back, homegirl, because she's my favorite. Her voice is like so soothing.
A trench coat has higher practicability than a sari. When walking in the field, its heavy-duty fabric blocks the wind of the wild, and condensation in its smooth.
That's actually funny.
We focus so
I want
much
to keep her talking.
The days in London sometimes come back to my mind. The moist air smells like rock music and freedom.
Smells like rock music. That's two different senses, ma'am.
Even further than the distance between me.
Isn't her
and
voice
stars.
great? I don't think I'll remove her. I don't think so. You convinced me, lady. So I'll catch you guys next video. Peace.